Hey guys, this is KMCers Ever. I'm Kiersten and welcome back to our true crime video. So today we are going to be talking about a man named Cody Lee Johnson who was murdered by his own wife shortly after they got married. So let's just jump right into this video. So Cody Lee Johnson was born on April 8th of 1988. He was 25 years old. He lived just outside of Glacier National Park in Montana. His parents were David Clarence and Sherry Ann Johnson. There's no indication of any siblings, but he was described as he loved cars. He was originally from California, but he moved to Montana. And he was just very sweet, gentle guy that absolutely loved his girlfriend, Jordan. So now let's just talk about the incident that led up to everything and everything like that. So Cody met Jordan on Halloween in 2011. He wanted a good church girl, and Jordan was that. She loved going to church. They did Bible studies, that kind of thing, and in fact, Cody ended up joining Jordan's church. In December of 2011, they started to date. Their relationship moved pretty quickly because by December of 2012, they were engaged. Jordan had posts on her Instagram announcing that they were engaged to be married. While they were planning the wedding, which took quite a bit of time, they ended up hiring a girl named Elizabeth to customize a wedding song for them. And Elizabeth interviewed them right before just to get to know them better, to understand the relationship a little bit, to truly customize a wedding song that was meant for them. There is a line in the song that she made that states, this is the exact lyrics, it says, "Everyone wants a safe place to fall, and you're mine. Or you help me to climb higher for a better view. You're my safe place to fall, you never let me go." And that line is just very chilling when you actually know kind of what happens that ultimately ends Cody's life. They got married on June 29th of 2013. Cody was super in love and happy, and Jordan, to her friends, seemed very off at the wedding, but they just thought it was nerves, it's a big wedding day. They noticed that she was not as into Cody as Cody was into her. She ended up texting her friends the day after the wedding and told them that she totally had a meltdown and that she was having second thoughts about her marriage to Cody. She didn't understand what she even did all this for in the first place, but her friends just thought it was nerves. She has stated in the past that she was very, very nervous about having sex with her husband, as it was something that was new, It kind of blew it off. Well, Jordan and Cody decide that they want to take a little, I don't know if you want to call it a honeymoon, but I guess it could be called a honeymoon, just right after they got married. But they decided to take a short little trip to Glacier National Park, just outside Kalispell, Montana, which is where Jordan kind of grew up at. And we're gonna go hike on the cliffside of this in the national park. Jordan returned home, but Cody did not return home. But again, nobody noticed anything. But on July 8th of 2013, 8 days after his wedding, Cody's friend and boss, Cameron, reported Cody as missing as he didn't show up for work, which wasn't like him at all. Cameron also went to his house to see if he was at the house, and nobody was at the house, so he was very confused. Obviously, he reported him missing, and now we're going to jump right into the investigation. Investigators right away thought it was very, very fishy of Jordan to not report her husband missing, as as a wife normally does. And that's where they ended up interviewing her. She had told them that Cody had texted her the night before stating that he was going to be hanging out with friends and to just kind of like not wait up. He was going to be late, if not, maybe not even come home that night. July 10th, this is 2 days after Cameron reported him missing, Jordan ended up telling the police that she received a very suspicious email from Carmen Tony 607 confirming that Cody was dead. This is what the email had read. It says, "My name is Tony. There is no bother looking for Cody anymore. He is gone. I saw your post on Twitter and I thought I would email you." He had a couple of his buddies and me and met up with me on Sunday night for a joyride. 3 of the guys came back saying that they had gone for a ride in the woods somewhere and that Cody got out of the car and went on a little hike, and they were positive he fell and he is dead. I don't know who the guys were, but they took off. So call off your missing persons report. Cody is gone for sure. Tony. So the next day, police ended up doing some research on kind of the area that this email had stated. And Jordan was also with the police when they were doing this, and Jordan acted like she was just not interested. She didn't care about the details. She just didn't really, she was like very disconnected, which obviously kind of set off the police in the first place. They thought it was very odd that she, isn't even trying to find her husband at this point. It just seems very odd. So on July 12th of 2013, Jordan decided that she was going to take a drive to the area that this had taken place, and that she told her friends and family that she just had a feeling that she needed to go there. And this area to the locals is called the Loop. It is a very, very dangerous 200-foot cliffside with a ravine on the bottom of it. It kind of just overlooks a ravine. So Jordan ended up climbing over some rocks and she spotted his dead body there. As she told the police they're investigating, and they later did confirm that that body that they did find was Cody Johnson. So on July 16th, the investigators interviewed Jordan again, just because she's the one that kind of found the body, and they still had very, very much suspicions, and it was very, very the more present that she knew the exact location and where to find the body, and she knew more than she was even saying. So they dug even deeper into that email that was sent to her, and they found out that this email that was sent to her was sent through a computer that her parents had in their house. So again, the police became even more suspicious of Jordan, and they ended up confronting her with all the evidence that they had, especially because she knew the exact location of Cody, where Cody was, and she ended up breaking down and confessing to the police everything. She said that she wasn't thinking of where they were, and that night her and Cody were hiking, and Cody and her got into an argument. Cody grabbed her, and then she pushed him off of her, and he stumbled and fell off the cliff to his death. Right after she admitted to all this, she was arrested. So now we're going to go into this small little trial that happened. So Jordan didn't go to full-on jury trial of any sorts. She ended up accepting a plea deal of second-degree murder in exchange for full transparency on what had happened. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison, with 5 years of observation upon her release. And in 2015, her lawyers tried to appeal the sentencing and said that it was super excessive, but of course the court had denied her appeal, and she is still in prison in Alabama. So, of course, I'm going to leave you with some photos of Cody. If you like our true crime videos, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what case I should do next. And subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notifications so you're notified when we post every single Friday. This is KMCers, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.